So in this video, we are going to see how can we register a free domain for our website and host our website free of cost. So particularly for this course, I'll teach you to get free domain name and hosting service. And you're going to create an amazing entire business website free of cost. And here we'll be using ByteHost for hosting our websites, since ByteHost is said to be the fastest free hosting provider for websites. And personally, I also use this very often. So let's go ahead and type ByteHost. So now let's install our WordPress on ByteHost for free. But before that, let's sign up for free hosting. So just click on the link. So here you can see the subdomain name, and it's gonna be the unique name that you'll provide. And by default, your website will be a subdomain of bytehost32.com, but you can use any number instead of 32 as mentioned here. But I'll leave it as default. So let's go ahead and choose a subdomain. So I prefer my dental website, since the website that we're going to build is a dental website. And make sure you choose a different name than this. It can be anything, any name you prefer. And now let's go ahead and choose a password. And this password will be used as your cPanel, FTP, and your MySQL password. So I have selected a password, and then type in your email address that will be used as confirmation, and you also receive the credentials for your website. So you need to provide a valid email address so that you can receive an activation link. And then for the site category, we will choose the default option, that is personal. The site language will be English itself, and just type in the security code over here, and then you're good to go. And click on the register button. So it says activation has been sent to the email address. So now let's go to our mail account, and you might have received a mail from ByteHost for the account activation. And if you don't find any mail in the primary section, then just click on the more, and you might have got your mail on the spam section. So just open your mail, and here click the activation to activate your account. So it'll create your account, and it'll take a bit of time to set up your account, your username, Apache server, DNS, and cPanel. And once it's done, your account will be created. So it'll take a few minutes. So till then, I'll pause my video and I'll come back later. And here you can see finally our account has been created, and it's the URL for your website. So if you click on this link, so it says your free hosting account has been activated. And when you go back, here you can see the control panel username and control panel password. So we'll use these credentials to enter into the cPanel. And here we have the control panel URL. So just click on this link. And now for the username, just go back and copy this. And it will be your username, and enter the password that you had previously set up, and click on the login button, and it will direct you to the control panel. But before that, let's choose this I approve, and now our panel will load. So this is our cPanel, and here on the right side, here you can see the stats of your account. So like the plan that you're using, or the disk space that you have used, and many more. So let's go ahead and install our WordPress. So just scroll down, and below here you will see Softaculous Apps Installer. So we'll use this, since it will help to install and set up our WordPress in minutes. So just click on this link, and then you're good to go. So yeah. Here you can see we have different services given, but we just want WordPress, so we'll click on the install button here. So here it will ask for some basic information for the software setup. So here it says choose the version you want to install, so we'll select the latest version, and in the protocol section we'll select HTTP, since ByteHost it doesn't provide us with the SSL certificate in its free hosting services. And in the domain section, since we have only one domain, so we'll select this. And when you scroll down, then we have our site settings. So let's give a name to our site, and I'll call it as Dr. Clinic, and a site description. So let's say VK for you. So it's going to be the site description for our website. So here below you can see the admin account section. So admin username and admin password are the credentials that you will use it for the WordPress admin panel. So you must remember both of these. So I'll leave it as admin here, but I'll change the password. So I'll set a new password for this. And then here we are asked to select a language, but we'll leave this as default. And down below here you have the advanced options. So it gives you the options to set your database name and table. So let's say we want our database name to be WP100 and our table prefix to be prefix 100. And here it also gives us different options to auto upgrade our WordPress plugins or WordPress themes, but for now we'll leave as it is. And down below here we have our themes. So it's asking us to choose a theme for the WordPress website, but we'll skip this step since WordPress already comes with its own pre-installed themes, so we'll not select anyone from here. So now we are good to go for the installation of WordPress. So just click on the install button right here, and it takes few minutes to install WordPress, and then you'll see that your WordPress will be installed. So checking the submitted data, and it's just 1%. So till then I'll pause my video and I'll come back later when it's done. So here you can see your WordPress has been successfully installed. So it's the URL of your website, and it's the administrative URL, the URL for WordPress admin panel. So just click on the URL of your website, and yeah, so this is your website, but I'll refresh it once again. So here you can see our WordPress is using its default theme here. So now let's log into the WordPress admin panel. So just go to the URL at the top and just add WP admin at the end and hit enter. And then you'll see the admin page for the WordPress. So this is the WordPress website admin login page. So just type in the username and password that you had previously set up while installing WordPress. So the username was admin, and just hit your password and hit the login button, and it will direct you to the dashboard of WordPress. So after successful login, here we can see we are in the WordPress dashboard area. So before diving into this, first of all, let's see where all of our WordPress files are installed. So for this, let's go back to our cPanel and find the file section. Yeah, and just click on the online file manager. Here open the htdocs folder, and you will see all of the WordPress files are present over here. And here if you see we have WP content folder. It's really important since it contains all of your themes, plugin and medias file. And the files that you will upload from your WordPress will be present in the uploads folder. So all of your website contents like pages, posts, themes, settings will be saved in different tables in the database. So now let's see which database is connected with your WordPress website. So once again go back to the cPanel and find the database section and just click on PHP My Admin area. So this is connected with your WordPress website. So just click on Connect Now button, and then you'll be able to see different tables that are associated with your website. So here you can see we have different tables of your website, and each one of them, they store different information based on their functionality. For example, if you see prefix 100 post, it stores information related to your website posts. And here down here we can see prefix 100 users, so it stores information about the users of your website. So if you click here, so since we have only one user at this moment, so just admin user it's shown here. So let's go back to the dashboard area, but before that let's close the unnecessary tabs. So yeah, so this one's the dashboard area, and here you can visit your site as well. So now let's open our dashboard in a new tab. So that's it for this video, and in the next video I'll explain to you guys the important sections that we'll require in order to build our website in WordPress.